Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you were brought to this video by my TikTok video, welcome. And I hope you're here for the ride of everything I'm going to talk about with being a bride and trying to get my life together. So, I am a 2026 bride. I'm super excited to be a bride. I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to being married and getting married and all that other stuff. But when I tell you, I genuinely feel disorganized, or maybe it's just the anxiety talking to me. I don't know. But I feel like I don't have my ducks in a row like I would like to have them for my wedding. Now, granted, me and my fiance, we've already picked the venue. So to me, like 80% of the hard part is already done. You know, finding the venue to accommodate how many guests that we would like, which the other day I checked my if you're okay, first of all, if you're getting married and you don't have an account with the Knot, please get an account. It's a lifesaver. But I checked and I realized like we put an estimated guest count of 200 to 300 people. I don't even know 300 people. I don't even know 100 people. So this wedding is going to be probably very, very big. And I'm just kind of like, oh my goodness. But anywho, back to what I was saying. What was I even saying? Yeah, anywho, I feel disorganized and it's kind of bothering me a little bit. But I'm not one of those people that's very like very punctual, very like organized. The only thing I'm punctual about is time. I like being early. If I'm on time, I'm late. I don't play about my time, you know, or other people's time. But I just feel really disorganized. Like I'm one of those people, I need to have it written down or typed up in order for me to like visualize it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to get my life together with this wedding because weddings are already stressful enough. You know, you have people coming in from all around the nation. You know, my fiance has family in California, New York. I have family in Louisiana, Florida, Georgia. I mean, our family is literally everywhere. And especially since my fiance has family that's in Mexico and Guatemala. So it's kind of like we have people coming like internationally. You know what I mean? So I decided that I'm going to do something that I said I wasn't going to do at first because I'm not a type A person. I'm very much a type B, C, whatever they are. I'm not a really like organized, detailed person. I'm just not. And I've never been like that. I've tried, but that just ain't me. But someone told me, one of my good friends who got married a couple years back, she told me to create a binder or like a notebook that you can add in documents, papers, like anything relating to your wedding, keep it in one space. So I found this white binder and it's crazy because it's been sitting on my counter since we moved into our new apartment. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with this white binder. And my fiance was like, just keep it. You never know, you might need it. Well, it's coming in clutch because I'm going to start using this and I'm putting anything and everything related to this wedding in this binder. I actually started on it a little bit during my lunch break at work today. And I wanted to be organized all the way from like, okay, engagement photo ideas, all the way down till the end of the wedding, like cleanup, pickup, which thank God the venue has cleanup, setup, all that stuff. Like we won't have to do that, you know, because some venues don't have that, which is really, really sad, but whatever. That's a different video in itself, but I really want to use this binder to help give me a peace of mind because I tend to be an anxious person sometimes, especially with events or things surrounding me. I just want to make sure that the plan is there and it's being followed. Like, granted, nobody's wedding day goes exactly like planned. Nobody's events go perfect. There's either something wrong, something may go wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing in life is perfect. So you cannot expect your wedding day to be perfect, but it can be close to perfect, you know? And I feel like it would help with just being organized. So this binder, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to have some, you know, there might be some marks or whatever, but long as it's going to help me have a peace of mind for my wedding, that's all that matters. So yeah. But so far, we have the venue. We have an estimated guest count, which me personally, and I've said this before, it's no secret. I want to keep my guest count like close to 200. I know it's going to be over 150. I already know for a fact, because on my side of the family alone, we have like 70, 80, and his side of the family is large. Okay, it is large. It is humongous. So I'm trying to keep it low. You know what I mean? Also, quick side note, shout out to my coworker. Oh my goodness, you can't really see it. My coworker Ruby, who got me this really cute Chapel Roan Good Luck Babe sticker for my Stanley Cup. I take this Stanley Cup with me everywhere I go. And it's like, I have ice in here that's been in here since 5 a.m. And it's still in there. Anywho, that's a little plug for Stanley. It's not sponsored, but anywho, so yeah, I'm trying to keep the guest count down as much as I can. You know, not to be that person, but hey, I want to make sure that our families are there, our friends are there, and the people who mean a lot to us are there, because it's a special moment, you know, like, you really only get married once. Well, I plan on only being married once. God, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I just want to be more organized, because I go on TikTok and there's this one girl I follow. She actually followed me back. Shout out to you, Jessica. But Jessica, she's getting married around the same time frame that me and my fiance are getting married. And she has like everything already planned out. I think she's getting married March 2026 and I'm January 2026. And her whole thing is already planned out. Like, she has her bridal shower ideas. She has like legit everything. And I'm like, ooh, am I behind or is she just ahead? You know what I mean? But I really do need to start locking in and getting myself together, because next thing I know, I mean, we're already November. Here I go. November, December. We're already 3 months away from January. And I'm getting married the following January. So it's kind of like, come 3 more months, I'm going to have like a year left, you know? But yeah, it's exciting, but it's also nerve-wracking, which is probably why, like, sometimes I get super duper excited about getting married and planning a wedding. And then I'm just kind of like, oh, but that means stress. Oh, but that means this and that. And it's just a lot. But I'm still very much excited. I think the first thing that I really, really want to tackle is getting the wedding party. Because in my mind, I know who I want as my bridesmaids, and my fiance has talked about who he wants as his groomsmen. We have an idea, but we want to like solidify it, because, you know, we still want to like formally ask them and make sure, you know, like, we would love for you to be part of our wedding party. Are you interested? You know, because that's a big commitment, you know. I don't think people realize that when someone asks you to be a part of their wedding, they're asking you to be a part of something that's like really, really special, you know, and it's a big commitment financially because, you know, you might have to buy a suit, you might have to buy shoes, you might have to go get, you know, jewelry, accessories, a dress, you know, like it's a financial commitment. And, you know, sometimes people, they don't have the time or the financial means to do it. So it's important to ask ahead of time, you know. So I want to get that settled for sure. I want to get engagement photos because we've been engaged since March. Like we've been engaged for a hot minute. You know what I mean? I would love to start taking engagement photos maybe like January, February when it's cool because it's too hot right now. And one thing about me and sweat and the heat, we don't get along. So, yeah, there's this really cool photographer that I totally want her to take our engagement photos. Or maybe she can take like, I don't know. But I want her to do our photos because I love her style of photography. So, but anywho, guys, I got a lot of work that I need to do. I have to get this binder started. And I'll take you guys along the ride of everything. We still have to do cake tasting, food tasting, solidify the menu. We got to figure out how much alcohol we're buying because his family drinks, my family, they drink, and my friends drink. Like everybody and their mama drink. So we want to make sure that we have, you know, enough alcohol, which I feel like we're going to have like cases and cases and cases of beer because both sides of my family, both sides of the family, they both drink beer. So, but y'all wish me luck on this binder. Maybe I can add like some little decorations or whatever, and I'll keep you guys updated on how it goes and how everything goes with wedding planning. So, y'all stay tuned.